Was that Djokovic's goodbye to the French Open? Before Novak Djokovic left the court after his French Open semifinal defeat, he put his racket bags down on the clay and said a heartfelt goodbye to the Paris crowd. He bent to touch the clay on court Philippe Chatrier before holding his hand to his heart and waving to the crowd. It felt like a final farewell for a player who turned 38 last month. Or will it prove to be au revoir until they meet again next year? Three-time champion Djokovic, who lost a tight battle with world number 1 Jannik Sinner in straight sets, is unsure if he will return. This could have been the last match ever I played here, I don't know. That's why it was a bit more emotional at the end, said Djokovic. But if this was the farewell match of Roland Garros for me in my career, it was a wonderful one in terms of the atmosphere and what I got from the crowd. Djokovic was given huge vocal support as he tried to move a step closer to a standalone record 25th major title. The Serb was also aiming for another record. Victory in Sunday's final would have made him the oldest Grand Slam men's singles champion. But he could not break down the steely resistance of top seed Sinner, who won 6-4, 7-5, 7-6, 7-3, to set up a final against second seed Carlos Alcaraz. Pressed about how his future could look, Djokovic said, "I don't know right now. 12 months at this point in my career is quite a long time. Do I wish to play more? Yes, I do. But will I be able to play in 12 months' time here again? I don't know. That's all I can say for the moment. Wimbledon and US Open in plans, but rest not so sure." A patchy season by Djokovic's lofty standards led to questions about his stamina and motivation coming into Roland Garros. The departure of rival turncoach Andy Murray also indicated things were not functioning as hoped, although he did warm up by winning his 100th ATP title at the Geneva Open. Djokovic's performance against Sinner showed he is not ready to roll over into retirement just yet, and emphasized why he prioritizes the 4 majors in the latter stages of his career. "Those tournaments are the priorities of my schedule," Djokovic said. "Wimbledon and US Open, yes, they are in plans. That's all I can say right now. I feel like I want to play those 2 for sure. For the rest, I'm not so sure." Djokovic will be bidding for a record-equaling 8th men's singles title at Wimbledon, having lost the past 2 finals there to Alcaraz. "Wimbledon is my childhood favorite tournament. I'm going to do everything possible to get myself ready," he added. "I guess my best chances maybe are Wimbledon, to win another slam, or maybe Australia." Djokovic still playing high-level tennis. The end is clearly in sight for Djokovic, who has played 1,375 matches since turning professional in 2004. But his trademark fight and fitness helped him stay within touching distance of 23-year-old Sinner, who has dominated the ATP Tour over the past 18 months. "I was proud of my effort tonight in this tournament, considering I wasn't in great form coming into Roland Garros," he said. "Jannik was just too good for me." The pair went toe-to-toe in an absorbing contest lasting over 3 hours in which both men pushed each other to their limits. Afterward, Sinner, who has won his past 20 Grand Slam matches, described Djokovic's level as amazing. "I had to step up and play the best tennis I could," the Italian added. "It shows again what a role model for all of us, especially for young players. What he is doing is incredible. We are so lucky to see him play high-level tennis."